Hello everyone, welcome back. Rotate device. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of JVLOGS. This is Mark speaking. Um, I know I haven't made any videos in a while, so I get up and I say, alright, I'm going to make a video, and the camera stopped working. Like the lens comes straight out, and it just stopped working. So I guess I need a new digital camera now. So I'm actually on my phone recording this live video. Now, I have a lot of things I want to talk about. One, I want to talk about Hurricane Irma. Thanks to the person that's here. I don't know who it is, but you can comment or anything like that. But welcome to JVlogs again. So one, I want to talk about Hurricane Irma that's coming. Two, I want to talk about the zone of special operation that's taking place in Jamaica. As you know already, Jamaica is a beautiful island. We're a country full of vibrant people, a rich culture, rich heritage. However, we have issues like everybody else around the world. And one of those issues that I'm going to talk about is crime and violence, and specifically gun crime. Now, keep in mind that Jamaica is not a country that produce guns. We don't make guns or export guns, but we seem to import a lot of guns. Hey, glad to see you back. Thank you very much. Glad to be here. So we have a lot of guns that are in the country, especially illegal guns and illegal ammunition. Hello Terry, nice. I know you guys miss me. I miss you guys too. So that's why I'm here right now talking about this. So what I'm about to do is not to highlight Jamaica in a negative light, but to talk about the real issues that are affecting my country. So crime is at a high right now. So far there's 1,000 plus murders, and these are gun-related murders we're talking about. This is not good for the country at all. This is very bad. No, people are always criticizing the government, saying the government is the one that caused crime, the government do this, the government do that, and they're not doing anything about it. We have to keep in mind that Jamaica is an island that is surrounded by water. We're surrounded by water. We have a big border, right? So everything that comes into the country via boat, ships, by air. That's how things get to the island of Jamaica. No, again, we don't produce guns, but we have a lot of guns there. So that simply means that a lot of guns are being smuggled into the countries. I specifically don't know who smuggling guns into the country or who carry them. You know, that be politician or whoever. I can sit here and say that, but statistics show that we have a lot of illegal guns in the country. Now, we need resources in order to protect our borders. If you take England, for example, they have a strict gun policy, no gun policy, right? And you have seen how safe England is. For people that live in England, it is very safe. Take, for example, terrorism that took place the other day where they had to use machete as a tool to pretty much inflict, harm to others. They use machete because they didn't have access to guns, and they use cars and they use like big vehicles to hit down people. No, what if they had access to gun? Many more people would die. So I always said I want Jamaica to be in a position where we have that kind of border control where it is shut off, everything that comes into the country. You lock down the guns and stuff like that. It makes us the country a safer place for normal law-abiding Jamaicans as well as tourists and such alike. No, the zones of special operation is a legislation law that has been passed by the current government, which is the Jamaica Labour Party, Andrew Holness led government. They have passed the zone of special operation. Now, what this is basically the army along with the police force come together and go into violent areas that have a lot of and that have high crime rate. What they do is go into that area, cordon off the area, you know, do spot checks, search people, go house by house, all of those stuff. That's what they are doing right now in the zone of special operation. Um, And to me, that is very, very important. It is important for that community there in Mount Salem right now in Montego Bay. That is very good for the community. It shows that the government is trying. However, you still have people that, sorry, just wanting to know what's up in Jamaica. My guy, Homeland is important. Yes. So basically, people have issue with this. People literally have issue with the government actually trying to reduce crime, not solve crime, reduce the murder rate in the country. People having problem with this. If the government not doing nothing, people still complain. If the government try to do something, people still complain. My thing is, you can't please people. You can't please everybody. Me, I can't please everybody with my videos, and I don't care if people are not pleased, because I do this and I do what I love, and I try to help people and educate them and share information as accurately as possible. So that is what I'm doing right now. No, the government is doing that. They are trying. The people in the community, they appreciate it and they are supporting. However, you still have people coming out saying, oh, the information that has been given, the statistic that have been given, that Mount Salem has 50 plus murders so far for the year is inaccurate and it's shedding a bad light on the community. No. From this thing has started, I haven't heard anybody being killed in the community or in Montego Bay. From the zone of operation has started, I haven't heard or anybody reported any killing. So that shows that it is having an impact. They have arrested 5 wanted persons. Listen, the arrest normal law-abiding people. Wanted men have been arrested just because of the operation. Just because of that. So they are reaping success. That's what I'm saying. So I don't see why people are bashing it. And one of the fear people have is that, why have a zone of special operation and then announce it to the public, the gunmen are going to run and stuff like that. But that is not the case. You have to be open with the public, because as a government, as a democracy, right? This is a democratic government. You can't do things and not tell the public. You can't run in somewhere and not say, hey, this is what we're going to do. So they have to get there and then they announce it. So to say that they're giving the men warning and stuff like that, I can't understand where that is coming from. You know, you want to use like a sneak attack in a game and catch the criminals and stuff. But the approach that is being taken, it is well thought out, it is well planned, and it is smart, and it is reaping success. And I can assure you that I believe in this zone of special operation because of how it's been done and information that is being passed on to the country. You know, it's not done in secrecy, it's not doing behind closed door. They pass on information saying, hey, this is what you need to know. Walk with your ID. We're going to search everybody from the grandma down to the baby. We're not going to allow kids to pass with their school bags and men put gun in these school bags. Keep in mind, people, that these gunmen are clever, you see, and everywhere you go, everywhere around the world, criminals are clever. They try to outsmart the system. So if you have students going to school, these gunmen are going to put guns in the students' bag for them to pass through the security cordons. It's what I'm saying, to smuggle these guns out or smuggle these guns in. So government have to be creative and ensure that they on point with these criminals, ensure that they check everything that is going on, ensure that they have everything pat down. So I'm in full support of this zone of special operation, and I implore the rest of Jamaicans, listen, have an open mind to this. Crime is affecting the country. A lot of people are overseas and they want to go to Jamaica, but they're afraid of the crime and violence. Not to say that crime and violence is not around the world or are just unique to Jamaica. It is not unique to Jamaica alone. But Jamaica is too small for that. Jamaica is just a small country. We can't manage all of those killings. It is putting a strain on the budget. Remember, it's taxpayers' money that fund the budget, you know. It's normal man and you and me that fund the budget. We have to pay doctors and lawyers taxes. You see what I'm saying? So the taxes are going to the healthcare system to fix up gunshot wounds or save, you know. So if we can prevent this thing from happening, it makes the country better. It makes the country more attractive to visitors. Visitors come and spend their money. They can go into all different type of community. They don't have to stay on the North Coast or the South Coast anymore. They can come into Kingston They can go into these areas where the pasa and the weddy and whatever that used to keep, or the parties that used to keep, they can come there and support it and feel at peace and go back home and say, say I went to Jamaica and I went to Kingston, I went to that community and it was safe and we enjoyed. You see what I'm saying? Say people have to feel safe, and not only for the tourists but for the local people there. We want to feel safe too. We want to know that we can come home 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning from work or a party, and now if you dodge gunshot or a drive by a come here, you chuck off in the grass and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So we have to have an open mind to the policies that the government are trying to put in place to help the communities, to help Jamaica, to make Jamaica a better place. We have to ensure that we support these policies, because who knows, your family can be next. You can be next on the list to die. These gunmen are killing babies and pregnant women, and we have to put a stop to it. So you can't be against what the government is trying to do, and you can't be against it. You can't say, oh, informer this and informer that. No, innocent people are dying daily. How does that make any sense? You can't expect for gunmen to be killing innocent people and then the government do nothing about it, and then people complain, oh, what are you going to do about the crime? And when the government is actually doing something about the crime, something realistic, something meaningful, you see one bash the government. That makes no sense to me, and it irritates me so much because the people are so idiotic. They're ignorant. It's what I'm saying. And that bothers me a whole lot to see that this makes sense and people don't want it. It's like they're so used to the crime and violence. When they try to bring change, it's like, oh, the video frozen? How's that? I don't see any problem. Wait, is the video good? Give me a message if the video is good, because it seemed alright from me. Check your internet. It might be your internet connection, but everything seemed good from my end. Yeah. So I don't see why the government is trying to do something good and then people are going to bash it. People are going to say, oh, well, they're doing that and they should do that and there's protocol for that. They are doing it by protocol. Oh shoot, I don't see it reconnect. Is everything okay with the live? I'm not even sure anymore. Give me send a message if the live is still active or if it's frozen or anything like that. Terry, can you still see me and everything? Alright, I'm going to end the live at 15 minutes. So I have about 2 minutes left. So what I want to do is to say to Jamaican people in Jamaica and the whole diaspora, support your country, support Jamaica, don't support the foolishness. If the government is trying to help the country, help them. If you have resources to send to Jamaica, send it to Jamaica to help fight this crime. If you have information, pass it on. You know, we want a better country, we want a better Jamaica. It is still active from my side. Okay, thanks very much. Clumsy Roy. That's how your name pronounced? Boy, I'm not good at name pronunciation, I'm sorry. But you know, a lot of people sit down and they watch the news, they want to know what is going on in Jamaica. A lot of people are passionate about their country. You see what I'm saying? So this crime monster, from a little youth I grew up, from a young I grew up, crime has been present in Jamaica. Me witness people are dead. You understand? So it's not like say it's a bed of roses. A lot of places are safe, but you still have crime and violence there, just like every other country, just like America, where Chicago have the most crimes, and you have other areas in Miami, you have other areas in you understand? There's a lot of crime and violence that goes on. So Jamaica is not unique to it alone, but when the government is trying to work, people support him. Don't be selfish and political and say that, oh, they're doing this and oh, they're not doing that. Just support the movement. But what I want to say is thanks to everybody that tuned into the live. This is how I have to do it now because my camera gone. The camera mash up peeps and it's sad. We turn it on and the lens stick right out. I'm powering it up, I'm charging it right now and the lens not going down. So it's like it burn out. I don't know what's going on with it. But here I'm not going to stress about it. I have the phone and I made this video right now. It's just that I've been going through a lot of stuff personally and otherwise that I need to focus on certain stuff more. but I don't want to neglect the channel at all. So I'm just trying to do this right now, post this video, and then I'm going to come back. But I had to restart it. I'm going to post this right now so everybody else can watch it, and then I'll talk about Hurricane Irma so people can have, you know, the information, because a lot of people don't watch news. It's surprising, a lot of people don't watch news and they get information from YouTube. So if me talking about Hurricane Irma can bring awareness to people, and I'm going to talk about it and just give you some tips what you can do, being that I've experienced hurricanes before and Jamaica is prone to hurricanes, and you know, we know what to do. So I'm going to do that right after this live, so tune in to the next live. So I'm going to post this so it can be uploaded and people can get to watch it, and then I'll jump on the live again right after this one. So thanks very much for watching JVLOGS. Thanks very much for tuning into this informative topic about the zone of special operation. Give the video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and share. Terry, remember, I'm coming on back live right after this. I'm just going to post this and come back live. But thanks again for tuning in, ladies. I really appreciate the support. Give the video a thumbs up, you know, share, comment, you know. Thanks again for tuning in. See you guys in about a minute time. Suko.